pylon. Did he get it? Yes, he did.
Blocked by Hale. And she'll get the kill.
Hello and welcome to Frontier.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Frontier Regional School. Where tonight, the Red Hawks welcome the Tigers from South Hadley High School for an MIAA Division 4 round of 32. Now we'll introduce the starting lineup for the Tigers. Number 1, Noah Carolan. Number 14, Anthony Adams. Number 18, Colin Zaranik. Number 17, Ben Gillis. Number 22, Gavin Losty. Number 10, Ari Alataleo. Number 8, Spencer Parsons. Number 13, Nolan Massey. Number 12, Kason Gauthier. Number 16, Matt Butler. And number 2, Hunter Keller. The Tigers are coached by Mike Gauthier, assisted by Jack Gauthier and Nate Caroline. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Red Hawks. Number 10, Gus Radner. Number 9, Ian Pachorik. Number 4, Eric Larson. Number 2, Carter Miller. Number 3, Diego Frazier. Number 16, Tristan Valderrama. Number 22, Casey Bessler. Number 20, Xavier Fripp. Number 8, Henry Pleasant. Number 14, Grayson Bishop. And number 1, Jack Cusson. The Red Hawks are coached by Mr. Everett Horton and assisted by Matt Zarotny. This time we would like everyone, if you're able, to please rise as we honor America by playing our national anthem.
All right, hello and welcome to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert, Cainito Gonzalez, and just us two tonight. I'll be on the camera and commentary, Kai on the laptop. So we'll see what happens in the round of 32 tonight. We have the Frontier Redhawks versus the South Hadley Tigers. Frontier is the 10 seed. South Hadley is the 23 seed. So it's going to be a good game. These two teams, I believe, played in the regular season, and I'm not sure who quite won, but it's going to be a good game no matter what. Two good teams going at it tonight in the round of 32. And the Redhawks take the field. We'll see who kicks off here in the first half. But should be getting started very shortly here. Oh, Adrian's here. Want me to send it to you?
Good evening and welcome to Frontier Community Access Television. I will be your host tonight. My name is Adrian Pazmandi. Soon to be joined by Jacob Corneliuson. Tonight we have Tom Albert on the cameras, as well as Connor Mabius. So the game has just begun, and it looks like it's going to be a throw-in for South Hadley. Throw-in going to be taken by number 22, Hunter Keller. Back up the line now, Anthony Adams. Back to middle in the Hawks territory, headed up by Frazier, out by Bishop, and cleared up further by Millette. Now intercepted by South Hadley and kicked up the line, safely recovered by Bessler. Going to be another South Hadley throw-in, this time a little further up the field than the last one. Once again taken by number 12, let's see, Kaysen Gauthier. Unsuccessful throw-in and back up to the top of the Redhawks territory, kicked up by Gus Radner. In Pachurk chasing in a foot race with the goalkeeper and cleared out by Noah Carrion. Grayson Bishop now racing back to get possession of the ball and safely clears it out of play back near the corner flag for the Hawks. Once again, throw-in going to be taken by South Hadley's number 12, Kaysen Gauthier. Throw-in taken and once again cleared out by the Hawks, although not completely. Ari Alatalo back in and recovered by Jack Cusson. Jack Cusson pushing his team up the field. And big kick from Cusson, far past half field, right to Pachurk. Pachurk off his head and cleared out by South Hadley's number 14, Anthony Adams. Now South Hadley's midfield and possession lost, and it looks like it's going to be Frontier throw-in off the deflection. Throw-in taken by Miller into Pleasant. Pleasant into Larson. Larson back to Frazier. Frazier plays it long up the pitch and intercepted by Adams. Miller, or I apologize, Fripp. Punt by South Hadley's goalkeeper, Noah Carrion, far up the field, now in possession of Frazier, who returns a favor, back up to the midfield. Radner up through Pachurik to Gifford. Gifford touches down, plays through ball, and doesn't quite get to the feet of Pachurik. Throw in taken by Tristan Valderrama. Off the head of South Hadley player. Valderrama drawing the ball off there, getting a good throw in. The feet of Fripp, little behind the back touch, and now it's Radner. Radner wrestling through a group of 3 South Hadley defenders. Holds on to the ball, still does, and looks like he misses the ball, takes out one of the South Hadley players right inside their box, so that's going to be a throw-in, I guess, for the Hawks. I guess there was a deflection in there. Going to be taken by Carter Miller. Miller with the long throw into the box, over South Hadley center backs, and crossed in shot by, that looks like Carter Miller, number 2. Or, no, Max Millette. Max Millette with the shot off. Now Noah Carrion steadying himself. Big punt up the field. Lands past 60 yards and wrestling for it in the midfield. Got some pinball action going on. Frazier now touches it down, kicks it up. Aiming for Pachurik. Pachurik doesn't quite get there. It's going to be a Hawks throw-in. Fripp on the line here. Aims for Arson, doesn't quite get there. Bessler now gets in front of it, back to Frazier. Frazier out to Valderrama. Valderrama with the nice step over. Up to Fripp. Fripp plays the cross, aiming for Miller. Miller gets there. Miller dribbling inside, passes back out to Bishop. Bishop takes a touch up and plays it over, aiming for Pachurik, it looks like. Larson now with the shot off, just a little left of the goal. Those half volleys are very hard to aim, but there's some good contact made. So goal kick looks like it's going to be taken here by Anthony Adams. Or, Matt Butler. Or, I can't actually see. I think that was Jamison Saborian. Back up to South Hadley's midfield, staying in the midfield. Possession kept until intercepted by Miller. Miller dribbling backwards, plays through, up to South Hadley player. Can't quite keep possession of the ball. Larson now in the middle, dancing around, trying to find someone. Finds Miller on the wing. Miller plays it up through Henry Pleasant. Pleasant dribbling up and doesn't quite play the cross where it should have been. It's going to be a Frontier throw in here, taken by Carter Miller on the sideline. Miller winds up and throws, aiming for Pleasant or Pachurik. Gets to neither of them and cleared up by South Hadley's defense. Safely recovered by Bessler and taken out by Ari Alatalo. Thrown in. Bishop takes a touch, so does Larson, and Frazier kicks it high upfield, aiming for Fripp. Doesn't quite get there. Now South Hadley playing the ball up, and Frazier clears it out once again. Pachurik now dribbling up on that ball from Frazier, crosses it in, aiming for, I don't know if he was shooting for Pleasant or the goal there, but either way that was pretty close, and it's going to be a South Hadley goal kick. South Hadley center back here, lining up the goal kick. Goal kick taken right to Valderrama, and looks like it's just out of bounds there. It's going to be Hawks throwing. Valderrama throws it, and back to Fripp. Fripp throwing it in. Radner dancing through players. Still trying to hold on. Gets possession back. Dribbling back into South Hadley's box and doesn't quite get the cross off. Blocked by South Hadley's number 4, Jamison Saborian. Radner now lining up his first corner kick of the night. Takes it a little bit low and is played out. Now Fripp has a shot off and just a little over the goal. Power was there, placement not so much. Maybe another goal kick taken by South Hadley's center back. Goal kick taken, upfield, past Larson and to Frazier. Frazier once again plays it way upfield, back into the box, and recovered by Noah Carrion. Carrion taking it to the top of the box, punts it high up the field, and looks like it's going to be out once again. I feel like he needs to work on keeping those inbounds, but I'm sure he has plenty left in stock and can improve from here. Throw in from Valderrama. Deflected off South Hadley's defense. South Hadley now trying to dance through Frontier's midfield. Frazier intercepts it and tries to take the ball up, doesn't quite get there. Carter plays the ball up the field, gets deflected off of, looks like Ben Gillis, and Frontier throw-in. Be taken by Miller. Miller in past Larson, past Pleasant. Up by South Hadley, deflected off Frazier, back deflected off Casey. Ball played up swiftly, and looks like we've got some contact there from Frazier. Frazier pushing the defender from the back. I can't quite tell if that was intentional or not, but nevertheless, I can't do that. So it looks like it's going to be a South Hadley free kick. However, Radner plays some dissentful play there with a little kick of the ball back to where it shouldn't be. I don't think that was very necessary from Radner, but you know. Free kick going to be taken here by Anthony Adams, right on the 30-yard line. Adams bangs it in, and just to the left of the goal. That was well-placed shot, just looks like he got unlucky. It's going to be a goal kick here from Jack Cusson. Cusson lining it up, taking his time, pushing his team up the field, getting ready for a big goal kick here. Frontier organizing themselves. Cusson plays that goal kick up, lands right at about the half line. Larson wrestling for it, gets to South Hadley. Alatau plays it up again and gets fouled there. South Hadley's number 8, Spencer Parsons, gets fouled there, and looks like some conversation between Kason Gauthier and Anthony Adams as to who's going to take it, but it looks like it's going to be Adams. Adams lining up his kick, setting the ball down. Frontier and South Hadley both trying to lock in their offense and defense within the box. Adams takes it. It's low, past Bessler, past the rest of the defense, and safely intercepted by Cusson. Cusson pushing his team up the field once again for a long goal kick. And he's going to take it, and it goes far past half, straight to Pachurik, but touched over Pachurik by South Hadley's number 18, Colin Zronig. Noah Carrion here with the big punt up the field, and once again, out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be Fripp on the throw-in, through to Radner. Radner takes a touch, intercepted by South Hadley's number 8, Spencer Parsons. Ball now back in the midfield and through the legs of Carter Miller, rolls right out. I'm now joined by my co-host, Jacob Corneliuson. Jacob, how's it going tonight?
It's pretty good tonight. Looks like the game's 0-0.
Yeah, it's been a pretty eventful game so far. We've had a lot of shots on goal, a lot of action up and down the field from both teams. It's been really good so far.
Nice.
Looks like we've got Pleasant rushing up the field, as well as Noah Carrion, who tries to make a play at the ball but doesn't quite get there. However, no action really took place. What do you think of that play, Jacob?
It looked like Frontier kind of got the better of them there. Their ball was in front of them, and
Absolutely, yeah. All right.
just couldn't make anything happen there.
Back to Carrion. He's going to be taking a punt up the field. Hits it high. Lands right about at Casey Bessler's area. Doesn't quite get there. Number 14 on the breakaway, and just out, real close to the goal. Number 14, Anthony Adams, almost gets there with the breakaway. I'm actually not sure that was Adams. I can't really see the numbers from here, but whoever that was pretty impressive.
That's about as close to a goal as you could get. Jeez.
Yeah, absolutely. A little more power on that, a little more to the right, and that's a goal for sure. Looks like they're calling for a corner kick play here. Corner kick going to be taken quickly and played far over, up to number 12, Kaysen Gauthier, and wrestled for in the middle of the box, with the Hawks defense emerging successful. South Hadley Tigers trying to play it back in, but looked like a hand there. I don't know. Did that look like a hand to you?
That looked like it was definitely a handball, but nothing was called.
Interesting.
Fortunate for Frontier.
Yeah, Frontier's lucky.
I mean,
definitely.
that looked pretty obvious to me.
Absolutely. Bessler plays it up, returned back to him, and now Bishop trying to get there, plays it up, and deflected off the head of number 12, Kaysen Gauthier. Bishop now with the throw-in, a little further down the line. Takes it quickly, up to Radner, aiming for Radner. Gets to Miller there, but played out of bounds off the head of South Hadley's number 11. I'm not sure who it was, but anyways, throw-in taken by Miller. Miller now has another throw-in. What do you think he'll do here, Jacob?
It's probably going to try to get it to Gus, or maybe it looks like he might be trying to get it all the way there.
Let's see. Gus definitely running, trying to fake out the defense. And off the head of, who is that, Pachorik? Yeah. I mean, definitely a solid play there. I like what they did, kind of drawing the back defender away.
I'll say that was a really good throw by Carter Miller there.
Yep. Got it right to Pachorik's head.
Perfect positioning.
Absolutely. All right, so it's going to bounce out, and it's going to be Hawks ball once again. Looks like Bishop is going to be taking the throw here. Bishop takes a throw up to Miller, off the head of Miller. Yeah, it looks like Bishop got a haircut. Looks pretty good. I'm not going to lie. What do you think, Jacob?
Yeah, he didn't seem very happy about it today, I will say, but it doesn't look too bad from up here.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad.
He was
throwing from Pleasant. Not happy about it? All right.
Well,
hopefully he got over it and has his head in the game. That's all I can say. Thrown by Pleasant. Pleasant also a new haircut. Can't really tell it's him.
Yeah.
Nice little buzz going on. Looks like the rain is starting to come down on the field also. Pleasant, nice back heel. Played out to Carter. Carter crosses it back in, and Pachorik just misses it. I think he pretty much stepped it over it there. That was real close.
What a pass by Henry Pleasant there.
Yeah, that was really impressive. That back heel. Casey Gauthier, or Noah Carrion here. Goalkeeper plays it up far up the field. Fripp now with possession, plays it upfield to Pleasant. Pleasant aiming for Pachorik. Pachorik recovering. Fripp and Larson trying to contain here. South Hadley playing back to their defense, and now out to the right side. And looks like there's a bit of a foul there from Carter Miller on Kason Gauthier. But I guess no call from the referee. So it's going to be thrown, taken once again by Kason Gauthier, who throws it upfield, and nice little scorpion kick there, trying to get it up the field to Ben Gillis, number 17. Touched up the field and intercepted by Frazier. That's some solid defending as usual. Gets the ball out of play, lets everyone reset. South Hadley plays it back and plays it in, past Cusson. Wow, that could have been bad, Jacob.
That's another close one, jeez.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the rain or the temperature that's doing this, but there's definitely some mistakes going on from the goalkeepers, and they got to keep their heads in the game. They can't be.
That was really close.
They can't be missing the balls.
That just got past him there.
Yeah, no, that definitely just got right past them. But luckily, nothing happened for the Hawks. South Hadley seemed a little disappointed, but their energy seems to be up. Also, goal kick taken by Cusson. Ben Gillis intercepts it and plays it back to Bessler. Bessler plays it back to Pachurik, and off South Hadley, up towards the corner flag on the left side. Looks like Miller's going to be taking the throw in here. Got some fans in the crowd here cheering for Miller. Miller puts it up. Pachurik gets a tip on that. Out to, who is that? Is that Frazier? That's Frazier. Frazier dribbling in, and fans are calling for a penalty there, but
Wow.
nothing given once again. Really letting them play tonight.
Another close call there, though.
Absolutely. I think something's bound to happen. And I mean, at this rate, 20 minutes, half of the half has gone by, and no one scored yet. But I think something's going to happen soon, Jacob.
I agree. Hopefully it'll be for Frontier.
Miller plays that throw in. Touched out to Bishop. Bishop plays it far over the goal. Just kind of got to lock that in, get that on target. But, you know, it happens.
Definitely had the power, that's for sure. It's one thing he wasn't missing.
I need a little snack. How about you, Jacob?
I just ate, so.
All right. Goal kick taken by Noah Carrion, up to Bishop. Bishop gets pushed a little out of play there by number 15, let's see, Brady Graham. Throw in taken off Radner. Number 16 here, let's see, Matt Butler, who played it in. Hawks get up the field, and that's pretty crazy foul there. I don't know, was that Pleasant?
Yeah, that's Pleasant. They call it, look like they call it foul, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a foul, or I guess a corner kick.
I don't think they called anything. I think South Hadley just kicked it out.
I guess so. That's kind of strange. There's definitely some contact there as Pleasant went flying. Taken by Gus Radner, right over the whole crowd. Eric Larson now trying to recover. Yeah, Eric tonight, he's playing first game back from injury. Takes that throw in, but can't quite get to the 1-2 pass. Throw in going to be taken here by number 12, Kason Gauthier. Intercepted by Miller. Miller back up the line. Larson kicks it out. Kind of deflects off him. Throw in taken quickly. And Bessler racing back, gets the ball, plays it back to Cusson. Cusson doesn't clear it so effectively. Their number 15, Brady Graham, running up the line, doesn't quite make it through Frontier's defense. Once again, Brady Graham plays it through and intercepted by Cusson. That's some good goalkeeping work, absolutely. Looks like we've got Max Millette here warming up on the sideline. She's been out, I think last game. He got injured, but I don't know. I hope he can make a decision and get back in the game tonight. I think he has a sort of a knee injury tonight, but I hope he's doing all right and can get some playing time. Looks like it's gonna be South Hadley's throw-in now, a little above the half. Taken quickly past intended receiver of the throw, and looks like it's going to be another one here. Sorry, I kind of missed that. Throw-in was taken, and South Hadley made their way down the line, only to be intercepted by Larson. Larson, who plays it up to Pachurik. Pachurik off the chest of Adams. Adams taking it up, feints out Radner, keeps possession. Still playing with it. Plays it back to their left back, number 8, I think. Plays it up, and it ends up at Larson. Larson holding on to it. He has Miller open, plays it to Miller. Miller up to Pachurik. Pachurik plays a little too hard of a touch and gets intercepted by Adams. Back to Larson, who plays to Radner. Radner looking for Pleasant, but doesn't quite get there. Ends up at Pachurik's feet. Pachurik trying to drive it in, but it gets cleared out real hard by, let's see.
Number 10.
10? Yeah, Anthony, Ari Alatalo. Or wait, I don't even know how you say his name.
16.
16, okay. That is Matt Butler. Radner here on the corner once again. This last one was a little low. I think he can do a little better. What do you think, Jacob?
Yeah, he's been pretty good at them this year. That looks a little better.
Oh, yeah. Off the head of, looks like Millette. Yeah, Millette subbed in for Miller. So that's good to see. But Hawks couldn't capitalize there. Larson taking it up the wing. He has Radner back, but no real options in front of him. Taken away and played up the field. Recovered by Bishop. Bishop gets there quickly and plays it up to Valderrama. Valderrama takes good touch through Millette to Pachurik. And Adams plays it back to Noah Carrion. Carrion plays it up the field far. Who's that? Number 17. Plays it up to Ben Gillis. Ben Gillis gets a touch there, but it's going to be an offsides call. I think he was just past those last 2 defenders.
Yeah, it was pretty close. I thought Grayson was on the other side of him, but
I guess not.
apparently not, yeah.
According to the ref, who knows? Bessler now with the free kick. Takes it up the field.
Wow.
That's very well placed. Off the head of Adams.
I
But
don't think that's where he meant for that ball to go, off of his head. I mean,
yeah, I mean, I don't know. That was definitely a very lucky header that the goalkeeper was able to catch that, because that could have been an own goal for sure. Bishop now holding on to his defender. We've got some talk from Frontiers coach Evan Horton on the sidelines, recommending for a better call from the referee. I can't say that I disagree, but you know, can't argue with the.
For a yellow there.
I think so. Yeah, I mean he says it was the second time that's been done tonight. So.
Oh yeah.
Free kick taken by Bessler, up to Radner. Radner holding on to it, wrestles his way through 2 players, cuts back and plays it back to Bishop. Bishop plays long ball up to Pleasant. Pleasant back to Millette. Millette wrestling for it, gets there to Valderrama. Valderrama dribbling, holds onto it, but not all the way. Back past Bessler. Bessler gets there. Playing pretty physical here. Bessler and Valderrama were able to get the ball back, play it up to Millette. Millette couldn't hold on to it. Played up to Ben Gillis here on the wing. Ben Gillis steps over, plays it back to Alatalo, sorry. And played in by number 10. Was that number 10?
Maybe number 16.
Matt Butler.
16.
Yeah, Matt Butler probably. He's been putting on some shots tonight. It wouldn't surprise me if it was him. Jack Cussing gonna take this goal kick here. Kicks it up the line to Valderrama. Valderrama doesn't quite get there, and it's pretty dangerous for Frontier here. Frazier with the header. That's definitely a crucial header. It's played back in, and Bishop calling for the handball there. I don't know.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that either. I thought that was off his chest,
Yeah,
but
that looks like it was off his chest.
got some
Looks like we got some
angry fans down there.
angry fans, and the coach for them was unhappy with that call, but I didn't see any hand there.
Maybe you can throw stuff. Oh, I'm just kidding. Throw in taken by South Hadley. Thrown out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Redhawks. Got a little less than 12 minutes on the clock here. Still no goal from either side, even though it's been pretty well fought for from both sides. What do you think, Jacob?
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of close calls.
Yeah. Definitely some pretty solid shots on goal, none too promising, but definitely some mistakes and headers that could have led to goals. I think Larson plays it up here from the back. Millette looking for it. Ben Gillis on the header. Radner playing it up. Millette gets there again. And Pachurik trying to get there, but gets kind of bodied out of the way by Adams there. Noah Carrion here, holding onto the ball, ready for the goal kick. Kicks it up. Millette takes that header. Plays it up to Pleasant. Back to Millette. Millette up to Pachurik. Taken away by Adams. Kicked up by Alatalo. Back by Larson to Bishop. Bishop up the line. Kind of some back and forth action here. Got Jack Cusson coming far out of the box. Kicks it upfield. Aiming for Radner. Intercepted by South Hadley's number 8, Spencer Parson. And deflected off Kason Gauthier by Radner. Larson now with the ball. Larson plays it into Millette. Millette, I don't know if that was a fake or he just missed it, but
Looks like he missed it.
it looks like he missed it. Anyways, Hawks played up to Pachurik, intercepted by South Hadley's right back. Pleasant off his thigh to South Hadley's defense. Played up to Radner. Radner playing around with it, gives it to Larson out on the wing. Larson looking for someone to pass to. Takes the ball into central field, cuts back, plays Valderrama out on the wing. Valderrama tries to slot a ball through. Gets to Pleasant. Pleasant taking it up. Oof. That was a close call.
Is that out on Frontier or South Hadley?
That looks like, I can't really tell. I don't really know what's going on here. Looks like it's going to be Frontier corner kick, I think.
Yeah, looks like it was out on them.
South Hadley making a sub here as our Frontier. Pleasant's coming off, and I think is Gifford. I think Gifford came on for Pleasant. Corner taken by Radner.
Miller? Maybe Miller went in.
Yeah, I think Miller went in
Yeah.
for Pleasant. Yeah, I see Miller on the field. Yeah, I mean that was a good corner. I forget, was that Casey? Casey Bessler who made connection there, or was it Millette?
Maybe that. I don't know. I couldn't quite tell.
One of the two. Got up there, got some contact on the ball. It was pretty solid. Kicked up by Carrion. Bishop gets a head on it. Now South Hadley racing up the line, and the ball rolls right out of bounds. Couldn't quite stay with it. Throw-in gonna be taken by Bishop. Bishop throws it into Miller. Miller looking for that scorpion kick once again. Doesn't get there though. Another throw-in. Miller gives it over to Bishop. Bishop hoping to take it. Bishop takes a throw up to Miller, ends up at Frazier's feet. And Frazier playing some good defense there, wrestling a little bit with their striker from South Hadley, giving Jack Custon time to get there. Looks like it's going to be Hawks throw-in from Valderrama. Valderrama drying the ball off, getting it nice and ready, and throws it into Millette. Millette aiming for Radner, looked like, but didn't get there. Now Bishop up to Larson. Larson gets fouled there. That's definitely not definitely a foul. No fair play there. Frazier lining up to take the goal kick here. We've got some nice cheering here at Red Hawk Stadium. Definitely some supportive fans. Good to see as always. What do you think he's gonna do here, Jacob?
seen Diego take these too often.
Yeah, I mean, he'll take them from further back. But yeah, I mean, that's
usually it's best there.
Yeah, I mean, either two, they're both good at these. Frazier doesn't quite get it where he wants to. And it's picked up by Noah Carrion. Carrion punts it up, high up the field, past Fripp. Valderrama gets ahead on it, and Fripp makes away with that. I mean, it looked like it was kind of a foul on Fripp there, but
It looked like a little fluffy.
yeah, I mean, either way. South Hadley now picked that back up and are playing around in the back here, getting some passes together. It's played far up the field to Gillis, off Alatalo. Once again up the field, and Bishop heads it out. Millette heads it back to Bishop. Bishop heads it out, aiming for Larson, and touched up the field, but Miller gets there. He kind of looks like he tripped or slipped or something. Anyways, he fell. Throwing going to be taken here by, what is that, number 5, Dan Bolio. Dan throws it in off the head of Millette. Millette running to catch this ball before it goes out, but it doesn't get there. Bolio giving the ball to number 8, Spencer Parsons. Parsons throws it in. Gillis now back to Bolio. Kicked out by Bishop. Bishop up the field. Radner trying to get possession here. And taken away by number 8 on South Hadley, Spencer Parsons. Still wrestling with it here, trying to get a cross off. Played up the field to Dan Bolio. Bolio gets a, I don't know, I guess you could call that a shot. Bounces in the hands of Cusson. Cusson now pushing his team up the field. Big kick, kind of slips. Looks like it's getting kind of wet out there. The rain's definitely coming down. Fripp here on the wing. He has time and space. Plays it in, deflected by Millette, and Bishop gets a shot off. I think that's the first kind of real shot we've had on goal. I mean, the effort's there, just a little more power, I think, and that would have been in. But anyways, Noah Carrion picks that up.
It's kind of right to him.
Yeah, yeah. Carrion kicks it high up the field. Wow, yeah, that's a big kick. Off the head of Bessel, that looked like it hurt. I wouldn't want to be on the end of one of those, that's for sure. Millette can't hold possession. Dan Bolio here. Bessler trying to clear it off of Bolio. And number 8 here playing it, trying to play it over Bessler. But Hawks defense and midfield coming together and stopping the action on the play. Adams here, passed around by Pachurk. Pachurk has the ball and options up front. He's still holding on to it. Looks like he was kind of pulled from Adams there. I don't know.
It's like he lost the ball there.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened there. That was kind of crazy. But anyways, Jack Cusson clears it up the field. That was kind of a close call. South Hadley breakaway. South Hadley playing around with it now in the midfield. Larson trying to get there. Falls over. Looks like he kind of hurt his ankle. South Hadley's defense off of Millette. Pretty hard clearance there off of Millette's thigh. Ari Alatalo on the wing here, playing it up to, looks like Ben Gillis. Ben trying to hold on to it, and Valderrama wrestling for it. That's pretty impressive defense by Valderrama there. Was it Frazier?
Yeah.
Either one. It was good defense. South Hadley substitution here.
And Eric Larson's coming off for Henry Pleasant.
Eric Larson for Pleasant, and South Hadley's number 8. Whatever. Yeah, South Hadley made a sub. Now throw-in was taken by the Hawks. Kind of some action there on the left side of the field, bouncing around off the heads of different guys. South Hadley now taking it to the right side of the field. cuts in, and number 8 slips on the grass, Spencer Parsons. We've got less than 2 minutes on the clock here. And a free kick in a dangerous spot from Adams. This is definitely shooting range. I don't know if he will, but he definitely could. I remember last game he took all of these, and he definitely has some power in his foot, so let's hope Jack Custon's ready.
This is not the spot you want to be.
Not at all. 2 minutes left, everyone's tired. He takes it, aiming for goal, and Jack Custon's there. That was quite a good shot. Definitely curled outwards, curling back in. Yeah, great shot. But Jack Custon was there. Custon plays it up the field. Who is that? Yeah, Xavier plays it in, off his head, back to Frazier. Frazier doesn't get it up to the offense. And South Hadley's taking it up the line on the left side here. Got some pace, but taken care of by Frazier. Frazier up to Pleasant, plays it up to Pachurik. Pachurik goes for the header, but gets cleared out. Millette holding on to it here. Back to Bishop, who plays it up to Miller. Miller playing the long ball up to Gus. Gus gets there and holds on to it. But wow, that is cleared out and that ball is gone. Corner kick here, going to be taken by Gus Radner. I think this is Gus's probably 5th corner of the night here. And I don't know, he's been playing him a little low tonight. I wonder if he can get him this one a little high and to the head of somebody, put it in.
It's a little too high.
Yeah, I guess I jinxed it, Jacob.
Gonna sword over everyone.
Yeah. So it's gonna be South Hadley's goal kick here, taken by one of their defenders. I can't see their number from here. 14. Anthony Adams. Oh, I thought Adams was up in the middle there. All right, played up, and Fripp playing it all the way up the line. Pleasant can't quite get there, and it's cleared out by South Hadley's left back. Pleasant here leaving the throw-in for Millette. Millette, he's known for these big throw-ins. He can definitely get it in where it needs to go. Plays it in hard and high, over Pleasant, over Pachurik, and Carter gets a shot off, Carter Miller. I mean, it was definitely a good shot. I just don't think it really got to where he wanted it to. Yeah, that's going to be halftime. This is Frontier Community Access Television. I'm Adrian Pazmandi, co-hosted with
Jacob Corneliuson.
And we will be back after the break. And there's kickoff. The Hawks kick it off strong, playing the long ball up to, or no, I guess that was South Hadley kicking off. Yeah, I apologize. Kicking it up the field, recovered by Valderrama though, and it's gonna be a Hawks throw in the back right side, taken by Fripp. Fripp up to Pleasant. Pleasant plays it up in the air, trying to land on Valderrama, or Radner. Got a little call there, or no call. Actually, Radner asking for a call, but none is given. And
Wow, that ball's gone.
Yep, second one of the night. Yeah, that's gone.
Wow. Don't really know why Diego had to kick it that hard.
Yeah, I think that was a little unnecessary. Anyways, Tigers throw in, past his man, and touched up at the top of the box. Doesn't really get the shot off. Up to Pachurik now. Pachurik plays it out, aiming for Pleasant, but doesn't really place the ball right. It's gonna be a throw in here from, looks like Bishop. Bishop throws it up the line, past Pleasant and to Adams. Adams plays it up to Bessler, and it's getting kicked around in the midfield here. Kicked up to Bessler once again. Bessler utilizing Jack. That's a smart choice. He's got a striker running up on him though. That was kind of a close call, I would say. Looks like we get a call here, Jacob.
Offsides.
Offsides?
Yeah, the striker didn't get back in time.
Yeah,
Was running into
that'll be it actually. Jack Cusson here gonna take the offsides kick. Cusson kicks it up, far up the field, past Radner, not quite to Pachurik. Radner plays the ball back over his head, aiming for, I think, yeah, either Pachurik or Fripp. Now the ball's still in Frontier's attacking third, played up by Bishop. Bishop back to Pleasant, Pleasant to Radner. Radner aiming for Pachurik. Pachurik doesn't quite get there, and he looks a little disappointed in himself. Noah Carrion here, once again with the goal, with the big punt from down in South Hadley's goal box. Takes it far up the field and off the head of Ben Gillis. Gillis trying to run, keep the ball in, but Fripp lets it roll out. Frontier throw-in. Fripp letting everyone get in place, getting his composure. Fripp plays it up to Pleasant, off the head of Pleasant, and deflected off the head of no, I don't think that was Anthony Adams. Nolan Mass, I think so. Eric now holding on to the ball. Larson plays it back to Valderrama. Valderrama, cheeky pass to Fripp. Fripp lays it across the box. That was a pretty solid pass. Didn't quite get where he wanted it though. It's gonna be cleared up the field off of Frazier. Valderrama steps around it, kicks it up the field. Well done. Fripp now trying to play it up to Pachurik. Pachurik takes a big touch. Pachurik into Radner. Radner can't quite hold on to it, and it's going to be Gillis out to number 10, Alatalo. Pachurik steals it, taking his time, plays it to Valderrama. Valderrama, Radner. Yep, that's definitely Radner. I can tell. That's going to be between Larson and Fripp. Pachurik making that overlap run with Larson and cleared out safely by South Hadley's number, I don't know, 16, I think. Throw-in taken by Valderrama. Goes into South Hadley's box and back up to Frazier. Frazier now in a foot race with South Hadley's number 10, or number 12, I apologize, Case and Gauthier. Gauthier taking the throw in, passing it off to their number 18, Colin is running. Yeah, that's for sure. Fripp takes the throw into Radner. Radner steals it back after getting taken from him. Run to Pachurik. Pachurik doesn't quite get to the through ball. I don't know. That was a little far for Pachurik to get there, but definitely a goal-scoring opportunity shut down by South Hadley. Played back into the midfield, and Valderrama now trying to get there. Cousin coming out, kicks it high up the field. Not very far, but very high up. Radner recovers, plays it up through Pachurik. Pachurik didn't really look like he was putting in his full effort there. You can see he has some tape on his knee. I don't know how well he's doing, but yeah, I feel like there could have been a little more effort there. That would have led to a goal-scoring opportunity.
For sure.
Noah Carrion with the big punt upfield. Past Larson, past Bessler, and finally back up to Miller. Miller on the outside here, playing a little Travella pass up to Pleasant, but curves out of bounds and stays there. It's going to be a throw in here, taken by Dan Bolio. Throws it upfield, over the head of his mark, and Bessler and Frazier trying to wrestle for possession back. It's going to be a Hawks throw in here, taken by Bishop. How do you think Bishop's done on these tonight?
Pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say he's been pretty consistent. Almost a breakaway there from Pleasant, but played back by South Hadley. And it's going to be another throw in here, taken again by Bishop. There's a lot of back and forth action going on tonight, but not a whole lot of like successful opportunities from either side.
Yeah, I mean, score 0-0 still, so.
Yep. Plays up in Frontiers defending third, out by Bessler, now by Bishop, up to Pachurik. Pachurik tries to play it through to Pleasant, gets the ball back. Radner now plays it to Fripp, and it's going to be an offsides call. That was close. That was definitely close. I mean, that was a great build-up.
I could have seen Gus shooting that.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely had the speed, kind of the run up to be able to shoot that. But
Had the momentum.
yeah, I mean, Fripp was there. He was just didn't time his run very well. But that's all right. A free kick here taken by Anthony Adams, captain Anthony Adams. Adams plays it far up the field, past Valderrama, also past his striker, who can't get there. It's going to be thrown from Valderrama to Larson. Larson, surgical there, plays it off the knee of South Hadley's number 8, and thrown by Fripp. Gus holding on to possession there, despite slipping a little bit, yeah. And cleared out by South Hadley's number, was that 13, Nolan Mask. Throw in here by Valderrama. Aiming for Radner. Radner doesn't really get there. 18 up to Gillis. Larson gets possession, plays it back, back to Bishop. Bishop back to Larson, over his head. Now back to Adams, touchdown by Larson. South Hadley possession once again in the center and out of bounds, looks like. Bishop here with another throw in. Bishop takes it off the foot of South Hadley's number 5, I don't know. Radner with possession, plays it up to Fripp, onside this time, and off the foot of number 18, Collins running. Throw in taken, Larson playing around with it, up to Fripp. Fripp plays it in, and it curls out. Kind of, I don't think that's where he wanted it to go, but
that was an ambitious shot there.
Yeah, I don't know if either a shot or a cross, but either way, unsuccessful. And it's going to be a goal kick from the referee. Back to Anthony Adams, who looks like he's going to be taking goal kick for South Hadley here. Adams lines it up, takes it up the field, right to the head of Larson. Larson up to Fripp. Fripp misses. Fripp in a little foot race there, trying to get the ball back. Throw and taken quickly past Gillis to Alatalo.
That did look like a shove there.
It definitely did. Frazier plays it up to Fripp. Fripp right on the sideline into Pleasant. Pleasant doesn't quite get there. What do you think the call is here, Jacob? I didn't really see anything.
I didn't see anything. Maybe out?
Maybe a foul
Looks like
from
yeah,
that
looks like it was
from
a
that
foul.
pass shove. I think the referee may have played advantage, kind of with the idea that Frontier was going to capitalize on the opportunity. Since they didn't, foul is going to be back there. And Frazier lining up to take this. Looks like everyone's lining up for the cross. He's going to play it around, curving out, and punched out by Noah Carrion. Wow. Man down in the box there. Pleasant. That was quite the defensive play. It looks like Gillis took him down there, along with maybe a little shove from Carrion, but no foul.
Henry got up. Seems fine.
Yeah, he seems all right. Throw-in taken quickly off Bishop. Now South Hadley playing it up the line and intercepted by Frazier. Frazier trying to hold on to it. Gets by Frazier. Let's see, who's this? This number 10, Alatal.
What a save by Tristan.
Yep, Tristan Valderrama gets there, steps in front, just enough so that Jack Cusson can pick that up and get where he needs to be. Noah Carrion here with the big punt up the field.
Jack Cusson.
Oh, yep, Jack Cusson. wrong goalkeeper. Valderrama trying to play it up to Pachurik. Back to Radner. Radner to Valderrama. Back to Radner. Now to Larson. Larson driving up the field. Fast, holding onto the ball. And played over to Fripp. And Fripp just can't quite put it on target. I don't know, I think from Fripp's perspective, he should have tried to play it back in for someone else. He didn't really have a great angle there.
Yeah, the ball was in the air though. Maybe.
Yeah, hard shot, definitely. Goal kick by Carrion, not Cusson. Up to Frazier, and wow, caught by Max Millette. Throw in here by Colin Zronik. Ends up in the box, scooped up by Cusson. Cusson taking it to the center of the field, lining up his kick here. Kicks it up to Miller. Miller gets a good touch on that, but can't hold on to it. And it's going to be kicked up from South Hadley's wing up to Jack Cusson, who picks it up. Cusson, drop kick, high up the field, off of Collins running. Back to Valderrama. Valderrama now to Radner. Radner trips it, trying to find some feet in the middle there. Fripp gets there, but takes a little big touch, can't quite hold on to it, and cleared out by Adams. Now played back to Carrion. Carrion boots it back up the field with power, past Valderrama. Looks like it's gonna roll out. I feel like he's had quite a few big kicks here from Carrion that end up out of bounds. I think he's got a
very powerful kicks.
Very powerful, precise, not so much, but you know, still some good power from the back there. Millette taking the throw way up the field to Pachurik. Pachurik takes a poor touch and ends up out of bounds. It's going to be Colin Zronig with the throw-in. Ends up on the head of Pachurik. Now Millette's head. Zronig again. Alatalo. Bessler now taking his space inside. Plays the ball. There's no one really there. But he recovers, gets back up for the kick, and who is this? Number 16, Matt Butler, with some good action there. Goal kick taken, but it's going to be or throw and taken, then kick taken, and it's going to be offsides on South Hadley between the 18 and half field.
You seem to get in quite a couple of offsides so far this game.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely more than I've seen in past games. I mean, especially from Frontier, but from South Hadley as well. Casey Bessler here, lining up for the free kick. Takes it up the field with power between Pachurk and Millette. Fripp now trying to recover. And kicked upfield. Valderrama with the touch on the ball. And he gets excuse me. He gets shoved over, and it's going to be Frontier's goal kick. Out wide, going to be taken by Frazier. Got some good chanting here from Frontier student section for Frazier. Frazier lining this up, might be the first one of the night to capitalize. And it's right to the hands of Colin, Colin, yeah. South Hadley's goalkeeper, Noah Carrion.
Both wrong.
Yeah, we're both wrong. Carrion punts it up to Frazier. Frazier to Larson. Frazier kind of taking a little initiative here, stepping up from his role of center back. Got Gillis in front of the ball here. And again, some more chanting from Frontier student section. Some good support tonight. Frazier gonna line up to take this once again in the span of only a few minutes. And I don't know if they have a different plan here, but hopefully something that can work a little better for them than last time. That did not. Bessler plays it back to Cusson. That's definitely the smart move there. Cusson clears it way up the field and can't quite get it to Pachurk. Pachurk really struggling to get some action in that. Radner plays it in back to Bishop. Now Radner dancing through some players. That was some impressive footwork. Larson now staying with it, and that is definitely a foul. I don't know, that might even be a yellow card. That was pretty malicious and definitely stopping a goal scoring opportunity. Gus Radner lining up for the free kick here. I mean, this is definitely a dangerous spot to be in for South Hadley, especially against Radner. Radner scored a lot of free kicks this season, I think more so than anyone else on the team.
Two in that one game.
Yeah, against Chicopee during the normal season. And so he's lining it up. South Hadley's got their wall in place. And Radner bangs it and hits South Hadley's wall. Fripp can't quite get there for the header. And South Hadley's defensive midfield are a little bit of a mess in the center there. I don't know if Frontier can capitalize off that. Church gets a touch on the ball, tries to play it through to Millette, and just cleared out by South Hadley's defense. That ball is also gone. I think that's the third one of the night.
Very aggressive kick out so far this game.
Yeah, give me a corner by Radner. Larson is kind of an option there for the rebound. I don't think South Hadley's really seen that, but that's definitely smart to have a player up there. And Bessler, is that Bessler?
Yeah, it's Bessler.
Yeah, Bessler gets there and he looks to be a little injured. That didn't look too good, but he's jogging it off. Frontier substitution. Sebastian coming in for Miller.
And
Sebastian Mijan.
Pleasant going in for
And Pleasant for yeah, Pleasant for Pachurk. Pachurk out of the game there. Pachurk's walking down the side here. So it's going to be South Hadley's throw-in down by their corner flag on the right side of the field.
Looks like Case is still a little hurt. Maybe someone should check on him.
Yeah, I hope he's doing okay, because if he's out of shape fitness-wise, that could be detrimental for Frontier's defense. Throw-in's taken, and not really defended well by South Hadley. Frontier is able to switch the play, and Mijan plays it over Pleasant, up to Radner, and Radner just misses. Wow, that is crazy. That was like an open goal, and that is a bad miss by Frontier. That could, and hopefully won't, but that could cost them the game.
And oh no,
looks like
Radner might be down.
Radner might be down. I don't know if it's an emotional thing or a physical thing. Let's hope not physical. Looks like we've got some Frontier players coming to check on Radner there. Looks like he may have gotten hit in the head. Looks like he's holding his head.
Maybe he's
Frontier coach Evan Horton coming on the field here, going to check on Radner. But he's getting up. I don't know. Seems to be okay. I hope he can keep playing tonight. But I didn't really see the impact there. Did you?
looks like he tripped over him a little bit. But
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe his head bounced off the ground. That never feels too good. Yeah, cracking his neck. That might be like a kind of like a head impact thing. But he seems all right. I don't know if he's coming off the field here. He's following Coach Evan Horton. Got Max Millette also going to talk to the referee maybe about a potential foul here. But I don't.
Is it a little late to call something?
Yeah, I think it's a little late, and I don't think anything's really going to come of that. Radner coming off the field, substitution Miller coming on. I don't know. I didn't really catch what happened to Radner there, but I hope he can get back in the game. Goal kick by Carrion up to Bessler, who plays it back into the center field. Larson recovers possession for the Hawks. Larson taking it out to the left side of the field. Larson playing it all the way back to Cussin. Smart move there. Cussin's got some pressure, but gets it away effectively. Up past Sebastian Mijan, and cleared up by South Hadley's Anthony Adams. Eric Larson now with possession, played out to Miller, and Bishop trying to play it to Pleasant, hits off the heel of Millette. Got South Hadley's number 10 here, Ari Alatal, dribbling up the field, but ball takes a turn out of bounds, and it's going to be a Frontier throw-in. Throw-in going to be taken by Fripp here. Fripp throws it in and doesn't find any Frontier feet. It's unfortunate. Millette recovers. Fripp, once again, can't really hold on to it. Ben Gillis up to South Hadley's right wing. And it's going to be a throw-in after being cleared out for South Hadley. Looks like we also might have an injury for a South Hadley player here. Anthony Adams with a bloody nose. Ben Gillis coming off the field. And South Hadley throw-in touched off to the side there. I think that was by Frazier or Bishop. So it's going to be South Hadley throw-in. Thrown in high over Frontier's defense, but back out to Carter Miller. And Pleasant recovers quickly, gets back there to play the ball up the field, hoping that Fripp can get there, but plays it a little higher for Fripp to be expected to get there. Cleared out by Carrion, up to Bolio, and cleared out by Valderrama. Off the hand of Bolio. I don't know if that's going to be a handball or just a throw-in call. Looks like it's just going to be a throw-in. Millette going to be taking the throw in here. Millette sees Sebastian Mijan open. Mijan 2 touches off the head there. Can't really touch the ball down in time. That's too bad. Yeah. South Hadley now up. Dambolio wrestling with Frazier. Alatalo once again touches the ball right out of bounds. That's a little unfortunate for him. He's been getting unlucky with those dribbles down the sideline. So it's going to be a throw in here, taken by Millette. Millette takes the throw in up to Pleasant. Pleasant touches it off the back of his head and ends up out of bounds. It's going to be South Hadley substitution. 2 guys coming in, Captain Anthony Adams and number 23, let's see, Colin Lum. Throw in taken by South Hadley and Dambolio wrestling for it. Radner with the header out and cleared out by Ari Alatalo. That ball is also gone. 4th one of the night. But the ball boys aren't super happy. But oh well. Cussin here lining up the goal kick. Cussin with a big goal kick up the field, past his midfielders, off the head of Colin Lum. And looks like Frontier's defense with a successful offsides trap catching South Hadley striker. Can't really see who that is.
Another offsides. Wow.
Yeah, another offsides. I guess Frontier's been defending well, kind of trying to catch them offsides. I mean, that can be super smart, but also pretty dangerous, if you know what I'm saying. Because the guy could be onsides and capitalize. Yeah.
Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah, so what they're doing is very smart, but also dangerous. So ball played back up to the left side of the field, and Frazier kind of takes over. Looks like his shin guard went flying there. South Hadley now trying to take Frontier's left side of the defense back on, and still in here. Past Bishop, past the goalkeeper, past everyone on another kind of open shot on goal, similar to Radner's, and just skied. Can't really. That's too bad for South Hadley. That was definitely a goal-scoring opportunity. That may as well cost them the game. Another substitution here for South Hadley. Ari Alatalo coming off the field after missing that shot. I didn't actually know if it was him. Frontier veteran, superstar Owen Babb in the stands, by the way. Cussin now in Babb's shoes, making Babb proud. It's good to see the next generation out there. Back to the field. Frazier gonna be taking this goal kick from further out than his last few, but hopefully he's gonna play it. I don't know. I feel a little more finesse than the last couple because they've been uneventful so far. Frazier plays it over the head of Millette. That's unlucky, and Larson can't quite get there, but plays it out to the right side of the field for South Hadley, and Bessler gets there, playing it back to Cussin. Cussin clears it out, and off South Hadley's right back, or right mid, and it's going to be Frontier thrown by Bishop to Larson. Larson now holding on to it. Back to Bishop, and another Frontier throw in from Bishop. He's gotten, I don't know, I want to say almost 20 of these tonight. Bishop throws it in. Millette now on the ball. Straight to Adams. Can't quite get to Pachurik. Pleasant now. Lays it off to Bishop. Bishop up the field. Again, no feet found, but he plays it far up. Caught by Noah Carrion in goal. Carrion here holding on to it. Kicks it high up the field. Down to Frazier. Frazier doesn't really get there. That kind of looked like a foul. But anyway, Millette up the field. Now to Pachurk. Pachurk lays it off to Sebastian Mijan, who plays it in. That's a good ball. Carter Miller now trying to hold on to the ball, get a shot off. He's still there. He still has it. Dribbling out to the outside now. Heel pass. Oof, that was really close, but didn't get to Millette or Pleasant. Now Bessler now playing it back out to Bishop. Bishop has a clear line to the other side and almost gets there. Back to Pleasant, and Fripp really resting for it. Or Miller, I apologize. Now little foot race on the left side here, but Frazier gets there and takes the ball away. Frazier up to Larson. Larson plays it back out to Bishop. Bishop now back to Larson. Larson on the ground, playing with the ball. You can't really do that. That's, I think, call for a dangerous play there. I know.
Looks like he just slipped on
Yeah, it looks like he just slipped. I know Eric, this is also his first game back for a while. He's had some back problems throughout the season, and he may have, I don't know, he may be experiencing some pain, but hopefully he's doing well tonight. Anthony Adams lining up the kick for teammate number 12, Kason Gothier. Kason plays it high, and just, I mean, no heads got there. So that's going to be a Frontier goal kick.
Just went over everyone there.
I mean, this has been quite the game. I mean, I don't think I've seen a game so far from Frontier where no goals have been scored from either side. This is, I mean, it's a pretty even matchup, I would say. What do you think, Jacob?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they are the 8 and 7 seeds, so it makes sense.
Absolutely. Goal kick going to be taken here by Jack Cusson. Jack Cusson up to Pleasant. Pleasant with the header backwards. Larson trying to hold on to it. Can't quite keep it in his possession. Valderrama now intercepts that pass and plays it up the field. Out of bounds. It's going to be South Hadley throw-in. Number 18, Colin Zronig. Colin throws it up to Gillis. And Sebastian gets there. Not really. Gets bodied off the ball, unfortunately. Fripp now plays it to Millette. Millette takes a poor touch, and it's recovered by South Hadley. Gillis up front trying to capitalize there. Played back by South Hadley's midfield. Millette now with possession once again, plays it up to Fripp. Fripp takes a touch inside, back to Millette. Millette taking it inside, plays it far out to the other side to Miller. Miller has space up line. Can he do it? Miller gets the cross off, and it's in. Oh my God! That is, what a goal by Carter Miller.
They said save. They said no goal.
That's crazy. That was, I mean, that definitely looked like a goal to me. What do you think, Jacob?
I can't quite tell, but it
I
looked
mean,
like it may have stayed out.
that was off the post, and it looked like it bounced back into the goal. But I guess the referee saw it differently.
Jeez.
That's crazy. That's, yeah, I mean, I guess the Hawks are pretty bummed out about that one. A lot of kind of outcry in the stands and on the bench. But another opportunity here. And
No goalie.
goalie comes out, kind of takes out Sebastian there. Bishop plays it back in. A lot of momentum here. Millette. Valderrama with the touch. Can't quite keep it in bounds. And we've got an injury on South Hadley here. Can't quite see who that is. And looks like maybe a timeout called.
Number 2.
Yeah, it looks like one of the coaches called a timeout here. So the players will have 2 minutes to kind of bring themselves together, talk things over, and maybe figure some things out so that one team can capitalize. I mean, after all, there's only 10 minutes left, less than 10 minutes left on the clock. So it's getting like it's a race to a goal for both sides here. I mean, there's
South Hadley player takes the bench. Looks like he might be hurt.
yeah, that looks like, let's see, number 2 on South Hadley, Hunter Keller. Jacob and I will be back after this timeout once the players are back on the field. And we are back. Sorry about that, we were muted. Yeah, I mean, that timeout was, I feel like, definitely in order. It was getting kind of crazy out there between both teams after Carter Miller's almost goal, and kind of just the momentum from both teams kind of heating up on the field. So I think that was a smart call from the coaches to kind of de-escalate things.
Rain seems to be increasing here.
Yeah, rain definitely coming down. It's South Hadley's throwing here, and cleared out by Valderrama. Not all the way though. Valderrama sticking with it, kicks it up the field. Up, trying to get it to Pachurk, but Adams is there. Does it again. Can Pachurk get here? Pachurk heads it up, far up the field, aiming for Pleasant, but recovered by South Hadley's number 7. Plays it up the field, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Hawks throw in here. Valderrama going to take it, or Valderrama giving it to Millette. Millette throws it high up the field to Pleasant. Pleasant crosses it in. Great cross. Wow, looks like some defensive confusion. Yeah. Let's say. Yeah. Anyway, Noah Carrion here, goalkeeper, got there. Kicks it high up the field. Up to Miller. Kind of bounces off both heads, Miller and Gillis. It's going to be South Hadley throwing. I mean, the rain is definitely starting to come down here, Jacob. It's
like Gus Radner still hasn't come back in since.
Yeah, I don't know really what happened to him. I don't know if might be on a concussion watch, and they won't let him back in, but I feel like the Hawks could definitely benefit from Radner's presence back in the game. Goal kick here going to be taken by Cusson. Cusson plays it up far, past Radner, past Miller, and number 18, Collins Ronig, plays it up the field. Bessel recovers, plays it back to Cusson. Cusson to Pleasant, and out to Miller, who plays it up for Pachurk to run onto, but Noah Carrion, South Hadley goalkeeper, gets there sooner. Carrion plays it up the field with some backspin. Gillis can't quite get there. Neither can Alatalo. Miller with a backwards kick, and Alatalo running to try to get it. It's going to be South Hadley throwing. Collins running. Throws it into Alatalo. He's running up, cleared out by Bishop. Bishop up to Pleasant to Pachurk. Back to Millette. Millette plays it through to Pleasant. Pleasant here on the breakaway. Can't quite get the shot off. I mean, I don't know. That was, he definitely had some contact there, but I think it was after the shot he took. So
that was a good opportunity there. Kind of want to capitalize on that.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, if he can just slow the play down there a little, I feel like that foul was coming in, so he may have been able to get a penalty off on that play if he just held on to the ball a little longer. Captain Anthony Adams here lining up for the goal kick. Adams takes it. Header by Millette. Millette up the field. Now back to Bessler. And back to Cusson. Cusson clears it out. Miller with the backwards header. To Pachurk. Pachurk holds on. Pachurk still with the ball. Plays it. No one really there to receive that pass. Frazier up to Radner, or up to Larson. Radner's still on the bench. Back to Bishop. Bishop out to Fripp, and now up to Pleasant. Pleasant wrestling with 3 defenders, 1 on each side. You can't really get ahead of them. I mean, this is definitely a different game than South Hadley's game against Frontier a few days. Not even a few weeks ago. Oh God! Attacking chance. Looks like we got a man down in the box. Looks like that's
Miller.
That's number 2. That's Miller, and the whistle's gonna be called. Miller's down. He looks like he's in a lot of pain there. Miller getting back up and kind of limping there. I wonder if he can continue playing. I mean, the Hawks, they've definitely had a lot of opportunities, but I mean, so far they really haven't been able to capitalize. It's really kind of worrisome, but I mean, it also sucks for both teams. They have to stay here in overtime and keep battling it out. No real kind of deciding play to put it away for either team. So it looks like no call was made on that foul for Miller. And it's going to be either a drop ball or a shot for Larson. Looks like drop ball. Out to Miller. Miller plays it in up to Pachurk, defended by Adams. Pachurk still with it. Pachurk to the top of the box. Shot taken by Fripp, just wide and saved by Noah Carrion. Carrion also seems to be limping a little bit. He's taking it to the top of the box. Punts it high up the field. Past Bishop. Bessler's there. Played to Gillis. Gillis gets it over Bishop. Bishop comes back, clears it out. And we've got some wrestling between Pleasant and another player there. It's going to be Frontier free kick here. Frazier's going to take it. Also some more supporting cheers from the Red Hawks student section. Lovely to hear some support tonight. Frazier takes it and hit up in the air by, I don't really know, I couldn't really see who hit it up. But anyway, Carrion gets there and picks it up. Once again, punts it from right side of the box up the field, and got a cluster of guys up there. And looks like it went out of bounds off of South Hadley, so it's going to be thrown from Bishop. Another one tonight. He's just on a roll tonight. Oh, I guess not. Played back to Frazier after some turmoil on the right side. Fripp now gets a touch off, aiming for Pachurk. Pleasant now with possession. Pleasant dribbling across the middle, plays to Larson. Not really enough power. Back to Frazier, out to Miller on the right side. Miller up to Pachurk, well placed cross. Pachurk tries to slot it in, and it's off of Larson. Larson a little confused there. Yeah, and I mean, we've had less than 5 minutes on the clock for a while now, so the final whistle should be any minute now. This may even be the last play. But if no one scores here, then we're going into overtime. Throw in to Pachurk. Pachurk back out to Bishop. Now Larson with possession. Larson plays up to Miller. Back to Larson. Larson dodging and weaving, gets a shot off, but looks like he slipped once again. And
Field's definitely slick.
And that's going to be the final whistle. Yeah, I mean, this has been quite the game so far, and it's...
That's the end of regulation here at the Frontier Regional School. With the score of the Red Hawks nothing, the Tigers nothing. Teams will now play a 10-minute overtime.
So as you heard, there will be a 10-minute overtime played after this 5-minute break. This is Frontier Community Access Television. We will be back after the break. And we are back. Sorry, we were muted again. We just, well, we didn't, but we missed the commentary on that last sequence of events. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty crazy build-up from Frontier here. But once again, no capitalization. This is quite the game. Jacob and I are also joined by a guest tonight. If you want to introduce yourself.
Oh, my name is Peter Benson. This is an insane game we have here tonight. Two rivals just battling each other.
That player just had Pigment side for 3 seconds. That was crazy.
Yeah, some good input from Cajun there. I mean, yeah, I couldn't say it better myself. We've got like quite the game tonight. I mean, no clear victor as of yet. It's definitely tied up and pretty evenly matched. Looks like we've got Anthony Adams here lining up a free kick for South Hadley. Pretty dangerous spot. Only a 2-man wall. A little surprising, but I wonder what he can do here. Takes a kick low, and wow, right by Custom. That is ridiculous. Very well placed. Great shot from Adams.
South Hadley goal scored by number 14, Anthony Adams.
Yeah, I mean that's really detrimental for the Hawks there. I mean, I'm not sure if it's golden goal here, but it looks like it is. Looks like that's going to be the end of our game tonight. Pretty abruptly, right by Anthony Adams with that free kick. I mean, he curled it through Frontier's defense pretty effectively. Yeah, right by Cusson. And yeah, I mean, great night for South Hadley. Sad night for the Hawks. Yeah, I mean, I guess they'll have a great bus ride home, and I wish them luck the rest of their season. Yeah, I mean, that was a good initiative there. Really taken advantage of by Adams there. But that's gonna be our game tonight. This is Frontier Community Access Television. I'm Adrian Pazmandi, co-hosted with Jacob Munilson, special guest Cajun Benson. Thanks to our camera guys, Kai, Connor, and also Tom Albert downstairs working on the live stream. It's been a pleasure. Great season for the Hawks, and best of luck next year.